this is Eliza and welcome back to a new reading vlog. So it is day 1 of Biannual Bibliothon and day 11 of MedievealAthon. So it's the start of Biannual Bibliothon. I haven't read anything yet. Oh, my nose is itchy. But I have my TBR here minus the 2 audiobooks because I don't own them. But I just wanted to talk about one thing first. If you watched my TBR, then there has been a change. I was going to read The Devil's Thief by Lisa Maxwell for the Leggings Challenge for MedievealAthon, which is to read a thick paperback. And I was going to use that book for the free choice option for Biannual Bibliothon. But The Devil's Thief has disappeared off Scribd, so I no longer have access to the audiobook. And with all the other books on my physical TBR, like I've got all of these on my physical TBR, I don't think I'm going to be able to get to the physical copy of The Devil's Thief because it is like 700 pages or something. So I'm going to have to pick a new book for that. I haven't decided what I'm going to pick yet, but I'm going to do the same thing, just like pick a book that's a thick paperback and then find the audiobook for it because I don't have time to add another physical book to my TBR. Granted, these aren't very long, like especially this is only 136 pages. The Bright Side is only like just under 300, but I don't want to add another physical book. This is for 30 pages, but yeah, I don't want to add another physical book. So if I do, it'll be at the end of the readathon, but for now I'm just going to stick with this, and then yeah, if I find a thick paperback that I can listen to on audiobook, that will be great. So in case you didn't see my last reading vlog, I have gotten back into bullet journaling, and I did do a little bit last night as well, so I just thought I'd show you guys. So here's my MedievealAthon spread at the moment. I have coloured in these ones now because I have finished all of those books for MedievealAthon. And then for Biannual Bibliothon, I have written in We Set the Dark on Fire for the book based on its cover challenge, because that'll be the first audiobook I want to start today. And then I'm also going to start, I think, The Bright Siders, so that way I have like a fantasy audiobook and a contemporary physical book going rather than 2 fantasy or 2 contemporaries. So yeah, that's my spread so far. Obviously I haven't added anything into the page tracker yet. And then that one's the Reading Rush. I did also just put this one in quickly. It's not exactly my favorite. I wish I'd used a different pen, but once I started, I had to continue. But I'm going to film a video probably next week for the books that I need to read before 2020. And I have the 10 books written down here, and I just have a little square so I can fill them in. And then I screwed up a page, so I washi taped it together. Oops. Yes, there is... I just washi taped it together because I messed up. I put June instead of July. And then I've just done my July reads. So I have a key up here. So green written, I write in different colors. Green was a physical book, pink was an audiobook, yellow was a graphic novel, blue was an ebook, and orange was an e-arc/arc. So I've written in the 4 books that I have read this month already, and I'll just continue it over to this page and seal my little dots. I think this will probably continue over onto the next page if I manage to complete my TBRs for Biannual Bibliothon and the Reading Rush. It'll continue onto a next page, so I'm gonna leave the next one blank for that. So yeah, I just thought I'd show you that, as well as I will always be using my actual reading journal, which is just like an actual planner rather than a bullet journal. I decided to not add calendars or anything like that to my bullet journal because that's what I use this for. So this has just got all my planning in it, and then at the end of the month I just enter in the books that I've read. I do have a color code for that as well. Yeah, so I've got my haul. I've only gotten 3 books so far this month, and then I write in the names of the books that I have read, and I color in the dot depending on what format the book was, so audiobook, ebook, physical, arc, graphic novel. So I just thought I'd show you those because you will see them throughout the reading vlogs. And also I've just started using, you might have seen Kaz from Little Book Owl's video of her showing how to use her spreadsheet, and it's basically a spreadsheet specifically for tracking readathons. I'll turn you around in a second and just show you like the basic. You can go watch her video if you want to know where to get it and like how to use it properly. But I will be using this throughout the readathon, so you might see me entering some data into that. So I just wanted to say that's what it is, and I'll leave a link to her video down below, so that way if you want to use it, you can go and download it. So that's all the rambling, because I have said that I will stop talking so much in reading vlogs, but I just wanted to introduce those couple things that are new for this reading vlog, basically, because otherwise you'll be like looking at the spreadsheet and be like, what the fuck is she doing? Yeah, that's what I'm doing. I do have my own reading tracker as well, which is like an extensive reading tracker, but this one is more specific for readathons and tracking your amount of pages you read within a certain amount of time. So I'll quickly turn the camera around and show you guys that. Okay, so I thought I'd just do a screen recording for this because I started recording it on my phone and you couldn't really see what was going on. So here is the tracker. This is my MedievealAthon tracker. Obviously down here I have put the 1st to the 10th as the first option because I only got this reading tracker on the 10th day. So up until those points, that is what the progress I'd made. So after that, I've just go days, and obviously if you're just doing like a 7-day readathon, you just go 1 to 7 down here. And then you've got all your books along here, so you just put the title of the book, don't put the author, and then you enter in the total amount of pages for that specific book. And then here you can choose whether it's a book or an audiobook. And if it's an audiobook, you put it in minutes as opposed to pages, just so that way, or you can do it either way. If you want to track your audiobook by pages, then you just leave it as a book. But if you want to track it in minutes, then you change this to minutes and put that on audiobook. So as you can see here, I have finished this book because down in this column, I've gotten to the total pages. So I'll just change this. So for example, if on the first day I read 50 pages, well, when we start off, it starts with not started. But on the first day, we read 50 pages, it changes this here to started. And then as you are now on page 100, I'm now on page 372. So I finished the book. And then once you get to that point, it should change it to finished. Why hasn't it done that? Something's not working here properly. So I'll have to figure that out, but 372. Okay, did it on the first one. I don't know why. I'll have to suss out why it's not working for the rest of the cells. But yeah, you just go on to what current page you're up to at the end of that specific day. So then it automatically calculates all your progress here for that specific day. So you've got the minutes and the pages that you read that day, and then up here you've got your totals. Now moving on to the reading challenges tab. So you put in your challenges along here, you put in the book title, and the book titles from here have to match the book titles up here, so that way it can automatically calculate it. And then it automatically enters in your current page, your total pages for that book that you enter, and then it'll change the progress here. So you automatically know whether you've not started, or finished that challenge. So yeah, that's about it. There's also a audio book minute to page converter if you are putting your audiobooks through as books. So you can just take the minute you're up to by how many pages, and it automatically calculates it. And there's also the same for ebooks. So on Kindle, you have locations rather than pages. So you can put in the total amount of locations in that book, the total pages in the physical book, and then your current location will automatically calculate what page you're up to. So yeah, those are the other little features. I don't really use them. Because I'm tracking in minutes rather than pages, and I don't read on my Kindle very often, but that will come in handy if I do. So yeah, that's everything for the reading tracker, I think. I'll see what happens with this. I know Kaz has been updating because she's done it on a Google Doc, so she's constantly keeping it up to date with edits that she makes in case things weren't working properly. But I have exported to Excel because I hate Google Docs. I have like 5 Google accounts. Trying to find the one that you need for whatever you've got, it's just drives me fucking insane. So I exported to Excel, but if that's not working, I might have to re-download an updated version if they've fixed that up. So yeah, we'll see. So just a little quick clip. Oh my God, my voice just went funny. With my plans for today. So I'm going to go and get dressed and head down to the post office because I have a parcel. I don't know what it is. hopefully it's books. It can be exciting. And then I'm gonna come back and start listening to my audiobook and get some of the sign done. So if you didn't see last week's reading vlog, I am organising a car show in late August and we're painting some signs to go up around town. And yeah, so I've got to start the third one. Actually, first I've got to go over the second one just so the black is like dark and not like patchy. So I've got to do that, and then I've got to start stenciling the third one. So that'll be what I'm doing this morning, and I'll listen to We Set the Dark on Fire while I do that. And then later today, hopefully I'll be able to get a chance to start The Brightsiders by Jen Wild. So yeah, I'm just gonna head downtown and I'll talk to you guys a bit later. Also, little goal I have for myself during this readathon and also future ones with the reading vlogs. My goal is to edit the footage from the day before first thing the next morning. So this footage will be edited first thing tomorrow morning before I do anything else, and that way I don't have a shit ton of footage to edit at the end of the time, because I usually split readathons into multiple reading vlogs because I tend to vlog more during readathons. So yeah, that is the goal. We'll see if it happens, but I just wanted to say that's my goal. Hold me accountable. Okay, so I'm unpacking. My cat just got her claw stuck in her climbing tree and then had a go at it. It really pisses me off. I'm just unpacking a parcel from Vistaprint, and I can't show you most of the things because a lot of it is going into the mystery crates, but I'm just unpacking the stickers that go on top of the mystery crate, you know, to tell you what the crate is. And this is how they come packaged. So we have, this is each individual sheet, I might add, not all the stickers. Each individual sheet comes packaged like this. So we've got a piece of cardboard on the back, and then we have this thin cardboard which folds out, and inside are stickers. Actually, there are different lot of stickers. You're not allowed to see them. And yeah, each individual sheet comes packaged like this. So why can't you put them all in the same? Why? I don't understand. It's a waste of fucking cardboard is what it is. Hey guys, so it's like 9 o'clock now, and I have finished a book already and started another one. So literally all day, basically, I was listening to We Set the Dark on Fire, and I finished it this afternoon. So yeah, I've already completed one book. I don't know how many hours that audiobook was, but I literally just had it playing all day, basically, except for when I went downtown because I was getting some work done. I was cutting out some bookmarks as they come in big sheets. These are new ones that are going up on the store. Both of them, oop, that's upside down. Both of them are Madoran Chronicle ones. So, yep, those will be going up soon. And also cutting out ones for mystery boxes and stuff. But yeah, I just basically listened to that audiobook all day and I finished it. So I have run into a little bit of a problem with my bullet journal because the book We Set the Dark on Fire, obviously I read that entirety in today, and it is 385 pages, so that's already over my 300 page count situation. So I think I'm just going to track physical books on here, and I'll leave the audiobook tracking to the tracker on Excel, the one that Kaz made. So yeah, and I have added We Set the Dark on Fire in here and coloured it in, and I have started The Brightsiders by Jen Wild, so I put that one in there as well. So here is The Brightsiders. The dust jacket is down on the lounge, which is that cat sitting on the dust jacket? Oh, she's lucky. Her ass is like that far from it. But yeah, I've started reading this one. I'm only 33 pages in. Yeah, I'm only a little bit in. The pink sticky notes look really cool with the purple edges. Just saying. I'm enjoying this so far. There is a ton of diversity so far. I wrote it all down on a sticky note. So far we've got M, who is the main character, who is bisexual. Jessie, I don't believe there's anything specific that's been said, but she is dating a female, so she's a lesbian or bisexual or pan or something, I'm not sure. Ryan is Korean American, so we've got some racial diversity in there as well. Alfie is genderqueer, which is awesome. And then Chloe is someone that they mention in passing, and they referred to her as they pronouns. So I'm not sure if we're going to meet her again. Like I said, it was just kind of in passing, but still diversity. So yeah, I'm happy with how much diversity is in here so far. But there is a specific character that, like, every time she speaks, I want to slap with the front of a Kenworth. I'm just saying. Just, oh, bitch, you need a reality check. But I'm assuming that's part of the story. She's not just an arsehole and it's never resolved. I think she's meant to be an arsehole. So, but yeah, 34 pages into this one so far. Enjoying it so far. Obviously, I'm not far enough in to really give a full opinion, but so far, loving the diversity, wanting to slap a bitch. That's the general of it so far. So yeah, I'm just gonna get back to reading, but I just wanted to update you guys about finishing a book already, so I'm happy with my progress so far. But yeah, I will talk to you guys a bit later. So it is about 11 o'clock and I'm about to head to bed, but I did read some more of the Brightsiders and I'm now up to page 100, and there is, how many pages are in this book? I don't know, I have it written just here, 296, so I'm like a third of the way through because there's only about 300 pages in this one. So I'm enjoying it so far. There's good and bad characters, and a lot of the plot has to do with the characters and some repercussions because of things that happen between the characters. So it's a very character-driven book. How many times can I say character in one sentence? But yeah, I'm loving it, and there's even more diversity. So hold on. We've got a bisexual character, a Korean American, a genderqueer he/him character with social anxiety, a non-binary, I'm not sure why I had so much trouble with that word, female with, that is also black and bisexual. So, you know, we have a ton of diversity, and there's also really horrible parents in two situations. One of them is very hands-on and the other one is just spoken about. But yeah, I'm really enjoying it. Like I said, tons of diversity, and I'm loving learning about these characters. I love Anne as a main character and reading from her point of view, and you can really see her struggles and her figuring out that the things that she's doing or the things that she's done isn't exactly the best thing to do, and she's trying to develop herself from that. So I'm really enjoying seeing that side of the story, and I love Alfie and I love Chloe. They're amazing characters. Jessie, her parents. But anyway, so yeah, I'm up to page 100 of the Brightsiders, but I'm gonna head to bed because I'm starting to fall asleep. So yeah, I will talk to you guys in the morning. Hey guys, so change of plan. I'm swapping to daily vlogs for the biannual bibliothon. So this is the end of this reading vlog, and I will see you guys in the next one.